My name is Esau McCaulley. I'm planting All Saints Anglican Church in Naperville, Illinois. We have about maybe between 30 and 40% of our church is non-white. Our staff is multicultural. It's kind of matching the demographics of our city. It's 150,000 people. About a third of that is ethnic minority. So we're also a liturgical church. So we do liturgy in the Anglican tradition. We also have music that is a mix of contemporary, gospel, and hymns. And I try to say, like, one of our things that we say, it's okay at our church to preach, pray, and sing like we mean it. So it's like Anglicanism with a little bit of sauce is what we call it. There are probably 3 different challenges that I can think of off the top of my head. One of them is finances. If you're going to be a multicultural church, a lot of younger people, then a lot of young people don't have a whole lot of resources. And so just being able to fund the ministry of the church is one challenge. Another challenge is we live in a world of cultural and political polarization. So this is a very interesting time to be saying the gospel brings us together across ethnicity, class, and makes us into one family. So that's sometimes not the most popular message. And probably the last thing I would say is just getting rid of comparison. When you are a church plant, you see so many established churches with all the bells and whistles, and there are some churches that are growing so much faster than you are. And so just being comfortable with what God has called you to do rather than looking at what God is doing for other people. It's been amazing for me as someone who has been in established churches before to start a church and say, this is what we value. And people to go, yes, this is what I value, and for them to join into it. But to be able to begin at the beginning in a church plant has been really encouraging. I think that our church has been a place where people who have either had bad experiences of church or no experience of church at all have come in and immediately spoken about the welcome that they've experienced. One of the things that we try to do is, because we're a church that values cultural diversity, is we've had a bunch of cultural celebrations. So we've had an event for Black History Month. We had an event for AAPI Month, that's Asian American Pacific Islander. We've had a Women's History Month. We've done stuff with refugees. We've done stuff with people transitioning out of prison and out of addiction into longer term situations. We've also been involved with a walk in support of domestic violence. And so there are different things we've been doing in the community to kind of get involved. Well, it will go without saying that without CCM, All Saints wouldn't exist. And that's not just with the financial part. It's also been some of the coaching that we've received, support of being a part of a community of church planners. So it's not just me, it's other people from other different traditions who are meeting together to encourage one another. And a lot of the times, denominations have certain ways of doing things which are good, but it's sometimes been helpful to hear ideas from other traditions that are committed to the same basic core principles as we are. So I've gotten and stolen a lot of ideas from some of my fellow church planners.